something really, really exciting. Michael, please, are you here with us also? Because we have some, I think, some technical things. You are here.
I'm here all
Amazing.
the time.
Yeah, if you will be so nice, also check if all our amazing guests are here because, guys, today it's going to be like the first call when I think we're going to have like really full board, all of amazing people, everybody who is like really, really top in our company are coming in this call. Then mark my words, really, this call it will be absolutely, absolutely insane and crazy. And please stay at the end. So, Michael, please double check everything.
I'm double checking everything. I'm telling you that we are getting absolute full house. There is 700 plus people right now joined, and I think that more are coming. Well, on your call when you said to send the chats, everybody started to raising the hand. Everybody's waving already, and I can see that this call will be absolutely amazing. So we have all of the guests inside. We are missing only the one. Everybody is raising the hands right now. I think that I will be able to connect him sooner or later. So, but
Great. We will fix it. We will fix it
Итак,
later because it's very,
ладно,
very
все
important
позже
guest.
исправим,
You
потому
know,
что у
it's
нас
our
очень
colleague and our
важные
partner who
гости.
is really skyrocketing all the
Знаете,
companies
у меня
in the
есть
USA,
партнер, который в
Latin or
Америке
Europe. So
в
he
любую компанию,
definitely needs
которая
to
не
be on this
заходит,
call.
просто ее
So we
поднимает
will
до самого
fix
верха.
this issue,
И
I think,
мы
very, very soon. So,
с ним
yeah, Michael,
поговорим и
how are
очень
you?
скоро все решим. Майкл,
I'm
как дела у
amazing. I'm
тебя?
amazing. I
У
have
меня
amazing
потрясающие
last week.
дела, просто
All
удивительно.
I'm
Прошлая
getting
неделя
on the call. Well, you know
надо
that
было
all the
отложить
time I'm
наше
trying to be here
мероприятие,
for
наш,
you, but now I had to be
знаете,
here
я
for my
хотел
son.
быть
So
с
when you
вами,
ask
но
me how I'm great. There is a great opportunities being born thanks to you, thanks to your team, Tobias, thanks all of the amazing innovations and technologies you are bringing with the teams. And I'm really honored that today I will be also the one that will be able to speak about them. I'm already
Yeah.
excited about
We
the
have
great.
to we have to move it because you are a big part of this team and you have to definitely today speak. I came here on this call because today, guys, we are going to show you many, many important things. As you know, summer is done. September, October, and November, like everybody here knows, is the how to say it, it's the month of the network marketing, right? Because during the summer, everybody loves to be on the holidays, spend time with the family. But what is absolutely also amazing. But September, October, and November, it's going to be our months. I have to tell you that this, what today you're going to listen about, many companies saying that we are the one, we are the first, this is going to be something different, but as you already know us, we are not promising so much, but our goal is always to deliver on the time. And I have to really thank all the team, I have to thank all the company, all our affiliates partners, all the development team, because as you know, I'm very proud, or we are very proud, that everything what we are building is in-house. More than 70 people working on the daily basis to come to you with the best products ever. And that's why when we see right now the potential, when we see that we are really young and hungry, and we really want to conquer this industry because we launched our, let's say, company 1 month ago, and we don't want to really just be like the startup company. We have like the biggest goal, and today we are going to speak and we are going to really show you something what we were working 2 years even before then this idea will come. So today, like I said, it's going to be like totally different call. We will speak so much about the vision, so much about the future, so much what's going to be. And I have to tell you that this, what you today going to listen, you will 100% love it. As you know, I always promise something, and when I promise something, it's going to be done. So I don't know if we have our guest right now here, but we have many other guests, right, Michael? So just give me the green or a red light if our guest is here.
Our guest is not here yet.
Okay. Doesn't
Man,
matter. I will also tell you the funny story because Thursday we had to move the webinar because of Michael expecting kids, and it was like 7 days. Then Michael was waiting, and Thursday 2 hours, 1 hour before the webinar, Mr. Young Michael, young young, not little, because Michael is not little, but a young Michael came in this world. And today, what happened? 1 hour before this call, somebody like was calling in our building, as you know, where we have the office, and somebody put or like announced that is bomb over there. So we had to be the evacuate. So hopefully only explosion what will today happen in Bratislava will be just our webinar and nothing else. Okay,
Uh,
amazing. Guys, like I told to you, please today we are really going to speak about very, very important things. We are going to speak about something what I can really guarantee you, and I promise to you and mark my words that this what we are going to speak about and this product what is going to be like new product, I had to tell you like this. I can guarantee you that none of the companies, none of the application in this world is not exist. But before we are going to launch it and before we are going to announce something, we would love today to speak about the huge vision, and we would love today to bring you the new complete revolution in this industry. Mark this word, revolution. You will hear it today many, many, many times. And also, I'm today very, very and super excited that here is with us. I have to tell you, like one of the, I think the biggest coach is the guy who really, it's like the legend in network marketing. It's like the grandfather of the network marketing. It's like the grandfather even in the travel industry. It's really the guy who I respect so much. I'm so grateful that right now I can be on the daily basis on the contact with him. But for me, what's matter the most that, as you can see, who is it? That Mr. Mark Aceta is right now in the Vietnam where it's 1 a.m. and he's taking this really, really seriously and he's with us right now here on the call. So first of all, Mark, really, I want to really, really be so thankful to you that you joined to us. How is in Vietnam? How is Asia? How you like it? Tell us.
Well, first of all, it's all about travel, right? So
Right.
Vietnam is beautiful. I was downtown in Da Nang today eating local food, just enjoying traveling. So, for those of you who haven't done travel as a business, you're about to have the most fun you've ever had before in your life. And the biggest thing I would warn you is once you do travel and network marketing, you're never, ever going to want to do anything but travel and network marketing. So, yeah, I'm excited, brother. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. I just wanted to jump on and share with people that, first of all, like you said, I've been in travel for a while in this space. And I don't know, the average person may not realize this, but most companies that are in travel and network marketing, they do not have their own technology at all. They are all white labeling, meaning they're all pretty much using the same booking engine that everybody else is using. It's one company that's producing it, and they just put that company's label on top of it. So everyone, and this is a lot of the people that are selling for them, don't even know what's going on. So in their minds, they think they have some amazing booking engine, and they literally have the same booking engine that 25 or 30 other companies really have. So what you guys have is your own technology. You have something that's very unique and very different. And not only that, it's so based with AI. And I got to tell you that, companies, you see this in the headlines every day, I'm sure. Like I was just reading that Apple went from the number one brand in the world, the biggest company by a mile, but now they are losing ground dramatically because they haven't focused as much on AI as a lot of their other competitors are. So if it's critical for a company as successful as Apple to stay up the pace with AI, I mean, any company that's not focused on it is really going to have a hard time competing. So what you guys are doing is you're not just having a company that's focused on it, but you have a company that wants to be ahead of everybody else. in my mind, they are ahead of everybody else when it comes to network marketing and travel as far as AI goes. And they're investing more and more energy into it, more and more money into it to make sure you all have a competitive advantage that nobody else has. And we're all kind of like at the starting gate right now. And I know it's very exciting right now, but this is kind of like a land grab. You know, I live in the United States, and I don't know if you ever saw a movie the way it was here in the beginning, but there was a part of America called the Oklahoma Territory, and they got all these people lined up on a line for real, and then they shot off a gun, and you just ran and staked your ground that was going to be yours. That's how you got your land. And if you didn't run faster than everyone else, you may not get any land. It was like no joke. It's not like, oh, let me take a stroll. There's plenty of land. It was like, holy shit, like people were going crazy to get that land. So right now, you guys are on the ground floor of what I think could be the biggest travel company in the history of the industry. But you're going to have to get your piece. You're going to have to go running right now. And it's just one of those times. For some of you, it's perfect timing. You're geared up for this. You're ready to go. For others of you, you have other things going on in your life and the timing isn't ideal. It doesn't matter. It's a land grab. You got to go run right now and hard and as fast as you humanly possibly can so that when this company does start taking shape, you want to be one of the key leaders in it. And the way you do it is just that's what I love about our industry. Talent helps, but more so it's just energy. More so it's just effort. You know what I mean? So are you willing to work harder than anyone else? And everyone wants to be on the ground floor, right? If you go talk to anyone who's in a company that's 15 or 20 years old, they all say, oh, I wish I was there in the very beginning. Well, you are here in the very beginning, but being here in the very beginning doesn't matter unless you take massive action. And I'll leave you kind of with this point again. You've got great technology. You have owners that are focused on owning this space. Everything is lined up the way it's supposed to be. So Ray Kroc, who founded McDonald's, said to be successful, there's three key things. Number one, you got to be in the right place at the right time. Okay, we all know that. Number two, you got to realize you're there. And I think that's the most important thing right now. When you're looking at this, is this just another job? Is it just another opportunity? Or do you realize that you're in exactly the right place at the right time? Because the third thing he said, you're never going to do the third thing if you don't understand the second thing. You got to realize you're in the right place at the right time. And then it's about massive action, not action, massive action. A lot of people take action. Very few people take massive action. But that's where we are right now. You're going to hear all the great things. They're going to show you another AI app today, which is going to help you build your business, which again is mind-boggling that you guys have all these tools, but tools don't matter unless you use them. So again, this is going to be a lot of fun for me. I always love the start of a company like this because we're going to see who's really serious and who's going to really take action. So Tobias, I'll put it back to you. I know we have many other speakers here, but I'm very honored to be a part of this and happy to be here at 1 o'clock in the morning from Vietnam.
Yeah, Mark, thank you so much one more time. We will, you know, like you will speak 10 more minutes. I would like to also speak 10 more minutes or to make this discussion even with you because you are absolutely right. And it's always pleasure to have you on the calls and that you can really share your experience with us, with the core team, and that really you have such a huge trust in the company. And I know where we are going, how we are going, why we are investing every single month hundreds of thousands in this company and on this direction because we had many time these talks together and I had always question on you which direction you will go right now, what's going to be like, how to say, like next jackpot in network marketing. And I think the AI is going to be absolutely like mind-blowing thing right now when you are going to really smart combine this industry with the travel with the other things. But at the end of the day, I think the network marketing is all about the sales. Am I right?
Oh, 100%, buddy. No doubt about it. Again, definitely you guys have everything in line right here to be the next big thing. It's just a matter of the people who are on tonight taking the message and running with it. But you got the company couldn't have done any more to set people up. It's like it's a 5-year-old company, even though it's a 5-day-old company. It's unbelievable, incredible opportunity.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you one more time. Hopefully, you'll have amazing sleep, and I
I
wish you
will.
great. I wish you great and amazing trip in Vietnam. Enjoy it, and we see each other very soon. Thank you, Mark, so much.
You got it, brother.
Mark.
Amazing. Ah, great. I would just like to also, not to just speak about the Mark, how he is helping us to developing this company, but I have to say one thing because we are always speaking about that. Okay, we are so, like just 1 month in the market, but don't forget, guys, who we have also with us on the board and who is helping creating us the product, the compensation plan, and all the knowledge. So one more time, I have to be so much grateful to the guys from the Hungary, Roland, Istvan, and Ferenc, my really like partners. Let's call it partners in crime. And without them, we will not even sit right now here on this call. And without their creation, without their knowledge, and also without their leadership, guys, it's I will tell you honestly, we have the technical problems just because of it, because our Zoom is so full that every time we want to join somebody, he cannot even attend. But right now, also we have our like super special guest over here, and I'm again thankful that he can be over there. Like I told to you, this guy is like for me one of I don't even have the words to describe him because I will be here another 10 minutes and production team already telling to me that I should speak just the 5 minute, but I didn't speak guys with you a long time. But let's go to introduce him. Uh, I'm very proud that this guy also helping us in each kind of the field because like I told you, he's very super excellent in creation, in marketing, in the app, and he already proved it. He already created one of the biggest company, one of the biggest startup company who is right now leading different markets, who are skyrocketing, who are the growing, and always bringing the fresh things in the market. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, a lot of you, I think, know him or saw him or read about him or read his book or saw him on the picture. Today, here with us is also Mr. Andre from Simplicity. Andre, you are here with us as CEO, right?
Hi guys, good to see you.
Good to see you. You good? No,
You are,
no bomb
you
already
you
explode.
gave me a huge advantage to speak in front of you guys. That was such a nice words from you, Tobias. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, you are more than welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing amazing. We had just like a kinder, like a party with kids. I just leave the office and I'm right now on the kids party. So sorry for the background, but
Everything
I'm
is
doing
great.
great.
Everything is great. Okay, Andre, I have maybe several questions also to you that why you see that also like network marketing industry with the combination with AI and with the travel and like the whole scope, why you think that this thing can be really like complete new game changer?
I really believe that the industry as it is, the network marketing industry, is not very technical, and there is no strong technological player in the industry. So I see there a huge gap and huge opportunity for us to blow in, and that's why we kind of like step into the game and push with the team to deliver the solutions.
Okay, and what's your goals also with these new products and new app?
No, I believe that it's not just about travel, but it's also about different aspects of life. You know, in life you have your health, you have your travel, your free time, you have your finances. So you need to invest some resources so you can have a nice elderly age with your grandkids. You need to take care of your daily routine and sales. So I believe it's multiple verticals that could be part of this. I would call it revolution. And Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting to talk about travel, to talk about sales, to talk about health and different other verticals with respect to the AI. And yeah, it totally goes all together. So that's what I think.
I absolutely agree with you. And it's really great, like I told you, to have you on the board, that you are right now spending the time and also that you are putting all the effort and also the knowledge to combine these two industry from, let's call it in traditional business and also in network marketing, because really this belief and also the goals and the fire what we have right now, I have to tell you that I'm still like super young, but really I think also you and also us have really like good smell for the thing and good smell for the business. And I think right now we are really going to build something unique. And like I told in the beginning of the webinar, but that really it's going to be something unique and remarkable. And I think it's going to really on the daily basis help so much people in network marketing, help like so much, to save the time, to not spend every day 3 4 hours to doing the same thing. And we guys basically going to bring you really like your own company with 5 or 6 employees. But I think we will speak later about this. We are on time, Andre. I will give you right now word, whatever you would like to tell our community, whatever you would like to. Thank you.
Thank you so thank you so much for inviting me to this call. I see there is a lot of people in the call, and I believe you are doing the right thing. And I believe that the technology can definitely disrupt the whole industry. And I see the biggest opportunity right now on the market in the AI, not just in the travel, but different verticals. And I think it's a right decision from you. And I think we are on the right board. So enjoy, have fun, and spend time selling and working on the AI products, because that's the most important, right?
Amazing, Andre. Beautiful. Thank you so much. One more time.
See you
Great.
guys.
We spent so much time, right? But I didn't speak such a long time, so I wanted now a little bit. I feel the atmosphere, even when I don't see the people, but I see the numbers. So I a little bit overhype myself. So sorry about it. So I think I will let you now speak, guys. Thank you so much. I know what is coming. Also, the vacation first revolution trip is coming. Hopefully everybody take this opportunity and qualify over there, right? We still have 2 or 2.5 weeks or even 3. Okay, but what is coming then in September, October, and November, you will see. I'm not sure if you will see it today, maybe yes, maybe not, but you will see that something else is coming and we are going to change the market and we are going to change also the industry. Mark my word, and like Mark said, you are now on the early beginning. Think about it, be responsible, and take really the action, because I'm not sure, because this life, or especially this age, especially these years, I mean, it's like, the times is flowing, it's going like super, super, super fast. And also the opportunity, when you not catch the right one, I think that the train then is gone. So really be smart, listen carefully, and choose wisely. Thank you very much today to be here. Hopefully, I will be with you now much more times on the webinars. Thank you so much. Wish you really the most amazing webinar right now. Listen carefully and let's go, guys. See you soon.
Thank you very much, Tobias. Thank you very much for joining us and giving us this amazing information, amazing speech. As you said, 25 minutes, usually it's 5, very to the point, and you are gone. I'm so happy that you today really opened yourself and really shared this amazing energy. Of course, big thanks is also to Andre, our amazing partner, and also to Mark, that was up literally until 2 a.m. in Vietnam, so he could join us. And before, ladies and gentlemen, we will dive to the main part of this online event, I would like to tell you that you saw that there is a raffle ongoing. So everyone who is here, just stay here until the very end of the call, because we will get the report from the Zoom who stayed how long. And tomorrow, on the tomorrow's call, we will have a raffle where you will be able to win BMW for competition for a weekend, or the stay in 5-star all-inclusive Le Blanche Resort. Before we will dive in, I would like to invite one more special guest that is here. I think he doesn't need too much introduction. It's nobody else than Mr. Roland Kede, the great ambassador of our company, a person that was already on the screen. Tobias was highlighting here that without the support of you distributors and mainly the leaders, nothing of this would be possible. So right now, I'm giving word to Mr. Roland Kede.
Thank you very, very much, Michael. Can I go for the raffle? Can I also go for the BMW?
Everyone who is here on this call, everyone have his name, everyone have his email. We have all of this data and they all will go to Amazing Spin the Wheel.
Amazing, amazing, but no cheating because I'm also going to compete for that, right?
Of course you are.
Amazing, amazing. How you doing, brother? Congratulations for your kid.
Thank you very much. I'm doing really great. As I said already today, I'm very excited. I don't know. I'm excited about my family and I'm excited about this business because you will see in a couple of moments what kind of great things are going to happen with this company.
Of course, absolutely. I'm happy for you. So welcome, everybody. We see a lot of people on the call today. And honestly, I always ask myself when I'm listening such a great speakers that you have heard, including Mark, Andre, Tobias, and so many other people are going to speak today that, I mean, if all these people, all these incredible gentlemen, the people who have already achieved really, really great things, have already decided to go with this company, then obviously there should be something in it, right? Because they're not stupid. They have the experience. They know exactly what is the right direction. They could have chosen like multiple ways. I'm sure that each of these people, they had possibilities, they had offers, but they here still with Travolution and pushing it, and they have a long-term vision. So I think that's very important to consider. And you have not even heard the majority of the leaders today who I know that they're going to speak. And this call is basically, I think, from the office in Slovakia. But as I see the number of the people, the speakers from all over the world, from each continent, the top and key people. So I think that's really, really speaks for itself. It really means something. And I don't really want to take too much time with my speak, but I just want to highlight that I think the timing is really important. As Mark stated that to be there at the beginning, it's a huge benefit. Obviously, it doesn't mean that you're going to make it and end it up to the top because you got to put the right amount of work and the right amount of time into it. But at the same time, this opportunity would never come back to be there among one of the first people. Why? Because now we have 600-700 people on this call. But as we know that the world is just waking up now of the new project. So as the time goes, our job and our responsibility to go ahead, going out and contact as many people as we can, because that's one thing that we like what we do, one thing that we enjoy the benefits of the products, but at the same time, we all here because we want to make money. And sometimes people say that, why do I always highlight about money? I think it's very simple because we're living in the financial world. You got to pay your bills. I got to pay my bills. And I really like to have fun. It's important, and it's important to love what you do. But at the same time, you have to be compensated for what you do. And seeing the compensation plan of this business, I think it's really, really exceptional. That's one of the key reasons for me also joining this business and put all in. But at the same time, it's very important that there are so many people out there in the world who are suffering. So many people who just can't find their right, pathway to the success. There's so many talented and less talented people, but they're looking for opportunity. And sometimes, we come to the trap that we prejudge people, and we think that, this and that is not interested because of this and that, and we're just basically doing our subjective selection. But I think this wrong, and I've learned in the last nearly 2 decades in this industry of network marketing and affiliate marketing in this industry that you never prejudge because you never know who are the people who would be really interested and who are the people who really just seeking and dying for finding some great opportunity to change their lives and change the financial future, not just for themselves, but for their family. And this is where we are. So we came to the right spot. And I think every single people, if you look at thorough, if you look at deeper, what's going to happen today with the announcements, with the flow of the business, and you will hear from the leaders. I'm 100% sure that you will be just as excited as Tobias was when you saw him, that he was so excited. And this is not coincidence because he knows exactly where this company is going to be taken off. Now, the truth is, if you see Bitcoin today is I think it's like $112,000, or a couple of weeks ago it was like 124,000. But imagine if you would have known that 5 years ago. Same with Ethereum. I'm speaking about cryptocurrency because that's part of our life. But I can only speak. I can also speak about like big companies like Amazon or Facebook. If you would have known what's going to be the outcome of these companies, you would not hesitated, to buy some stocks, right? This is exactly the same thing happening today. So that's why I just want to, put the comparison between those companies and those assets and this company, because the timing is very, very important. And a couple of days ago, I had a personal conversation with Michael because we were speaking about family, and I was like really hoping that everything gonna be okay, which actually everything went well. So I'm very glad with the birth of his kid. But he was asking about how does it feel like to be a father, and I have like two beautiful princesses, like 5 and 7, and I can tell you this is uncomparable. But I told him there are three type of fathership or fatherhood or whatever you call it. Is number one when you do full time, or you do part time, or you do no time, right? And I had the opportunity to be there 24/7 for both of my kids. Why? Because I've been into this industry for about nearly 20 years, and I was able to jump into the opportunities, grab the potential of each companies that was in the same stage, same phase as Travolution is today, and just put all in. I was not waiting for others. I was not waiting for my sponsor. I was not waiting for what people would say. I didn't care about anybody and nothing, because I was just like pushing and pushing and putting all in for the first 3-4 years. Why? Because I saw the opportunity, and I knew if I'm willing to put like 3 years deeply hard work, sacrifice, and just put it all in, then I know that I will be able to enjoy the benefits for the next 30 years. And this is exactly what happened to me. But still, even though that I was successful with those businesses, and so many people on this call were successful with their own businesses, but we are here. Why? Because we see the opportunity. And if you want to be a full-time dad, if you want to be a full-time retired, if you want to retire your parents, if you want to being able to achieve the financial freedom, then you just cannot do any longer what you have been doing so far, because obviously that's going to get you to the same result. That's why you need to change. You need to sacrifice. You need to start something that makes sense, because the time flies. Tobias said he's young. Good for him. Good for you, brother. I'm 51, so I don't really have time to play around no more. If I put my time and energy into something, obviously it should be something which at least has the potential to go to become a billion-dollar company. And this company definitely has a potential to become a billion-dollar company. So open your eyes, open your ears, and I want you to, at the end of the day, end of the night, to smell out the opportunity, what we have already smelled out. Because I think, and not me, but much wiser people telling that a billion-dollar company showing up in someone's life, usually in every 10 years, in every decade. And this company has the potential, as I said that. And honestly, I don't want to wait another decade, and I don't think you neither. So, Michael, the board is back to you.
Thank you very much, Roland. It's exactly like you said. Every decade brings a huge window of opportunity, a chance that will shape the companies, individuals, world economies, that will course the new history. And when the world shifts, there is always the space for those who act fast, and they are usually becoming financially free, financially successful, and building and being part of building the new future. And this is exactly what the technology does. This is how it transforms our lives. And we already know that today we are talking about artificial intelligence. You could hear it from Tobias, you could hear it from the Andre, but let me tell you that AI is not just another technology. It is the driving force behind the next industrial revolution. I'm talking about all of the industries all around the world. It will reshape the industries, transform the economies, and redefine the way we live, we work, and we are being. So AI is not just a tool, and it is foundation for our future. And this is exactly what we are going to talk today. So, ladies and gentlemen, today on this call, we will be talking about the vision of the company, but not everything is the vision. Stay with us until the end, and you will know which part of this vision is becoming reality just now. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you Get Revolution. For now, 4 dedicated AI divisions, each with its own team of specialists, each focus of bringing innovation to life. The vision is super clear: to build in the next 2 years the company that will allow you to fully leverage the new possibilities that artificial intelligence is about to create. Our mission is to make sure that you all that are here on this call and all the people around you who are watching, listening, will be part of this transformation, that you will not stay on the sideline, that you will not get lost in another opportunity that is flying around you and you are not being part of it. But when I say that now you will be constantly able to be part of the biggest technological innovation, you are at the right time, at the right place. I am very correct. So, welcome to the Get Revolution. We will talk about AI travel. With the Travolution project, we are already transforming the way people discover and experience the world. With AI Health, where the robotics department is already working on a cutting edge devices and building smarter solutions for diagnostic, for prevention, and personal well being. We'll be talking about AI education, where the software engineering department is already creating personalized learning journeys for a smarter, more empowered society. And finally, AI sales, our most exciting step, the division that we will be focusing the most today. So when we will be talking about the AI travel, you already know that we are already reshaping the way how people explore. But what to expect in the Q4, what to expect in the Q1 of 2026? The global vacation system, new, bigger income possibilities will be introduced to you. The long-awaited car program, updates in AI travel agency, luxury lifestyle rewards, global business expansion, residual income growth, and of course, the leadership recognition program. You might ask, there is so many things coming. Yes, and as you are part of every Monday webinar, time to time you will see how everything is unwrapping, how you are really becoming a part of a great revolution. So let's continue next. When we will be talking about the AI health, we are talking about something that maybe you already say, yeah, but I already know the wearables. I have a watches. They are tracking my steps and monitor my heart rate and maybe, I don't know, tracking your sleep, but they are giving you just the numbers. But the numbers itself are not changing the lives. We are going to introduce in the next 2 years with AI Health something very different, something way smarter. AI Health is not just another data tracker. It is something that understands it. It takes your steps, your sleep, your diet, your hydration, your heart rate, your stress level, and give you the action-oriented advice. What to do, how to change your routine, what to eat, which vitamins to take, and many, many others. It will adapt to your lifestyle. It will adapt to environment where you live. And instead of reaching you when something gets wrong, it will work with the preventive alerts that will help you to not even come close to the issue. And this is what I'm talking about when we look at it but from very complex of view. There is very huge difference between the numbers versus meeting, between the tracking versus coaching, and there is biggest difference between be reactive and be proactive. So now imagine the scope of service normally which you would need to get a nutritionist that will plan your meals, a personal trainer that will guide your workouts, a sleep specialist that will advise you how to get better sleep, better rest, a wellness coach that will keep you balanced, and maybe probably even the doctor on the phone for the preventive checks. Altogether, when you sum it up, you can very simple find out that this might cost you thousands of dollars every single month. But with the projects that we are working on, with the AI Health, all of this will be delivered automatically, intelligently, and privately. And here is the best part. The more you will use it, the smarter it will get. The AI will learn your personal baseline. It will adapt to you. It will not just give you the data like for an average person. It will be tailored for you because it will become you based on the data. 24/7 and 24/7 advices. And when we talk about the business part, well, imagine all the products that will support the health and well being. Imagine all of your customers that will now know what to do, how to behave, what kind of vitamins and nutrition to take. They will have it personalized, and they will be able to have it from you. Now we are taking to another very huge part of the AI revolution. We are talking about the education. We all know that education is foundation of the progress. But let's be honest, the way how people learn today hasn't changed for the centuries. Before they were doing the chalk and the board, today they are doing the pen and paper, but still it's the standard lessons that are same for everyone. There is nothing that is measuring your personal talents, your preferences, your way of thinking, the model mindset, and many other things that would help you to improve in anything you want. Everything is generalized. But the AI will again change everything. The AI education will transform the standard lessons into personal learning journeys. It means that instead of some static courses, the AI will build the adaptive learning path that will real time adjust to your pace, to your skills, and to your struggles. What does it mean? That when you pass through the test, the AI will know exactly how is your learning process, how you are educating, what is the best for you, how you are observing the informations. Just imagine that it will become your private tutor 24/7, giving instant feedback, explanation. It will give you the practice lesson and everything that you need. In your own language, this is the best. And any information that you will get, you will be able to practice in another. So the most importantly, it will always align all the education process and shape your next future, recommending courses based on your career, your personal goals. And every learner on this world deserves a private tutor. Now, with the technology, when it is possible. You might have the experience back in the school, you didn't know to pass some exam. When you got somebody privately, it was way easier to learn because he did the topic tailor made for you. So when we talk about the business, globally, the e-learning market is projected to surpass $400 billion by this year. Millions of people are looking constantly for more affordable, effective ways to learn, from school students until the adults. They just want to retrain themselves and gain new job possibilities. With AI era, all of this will be possible. So when we talk about traditional learning or personal tutor that might cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars per month, with solution that we are about to build, that we are building already, that we are about to bring to the market, we are talking about something that will cost a fraction of the price and will be able to scale your coaching, your education, your learning for any topic that you want. What is even better is that it is connected to so many other industries. When we are talking about understanding markets, for example, Roland was talking about the cryptocurrencies before. There are different markets with the indexes, with the CRPs, with the Forex. There is so many ways how you can make money on the internet, but so less information how to do it effective. This tool will be really multi-purpose tool. It will help you to grow in any topic. It will help you to make much better version of yourself when we are talking about the way how you can treat and earn the finance. Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about something that is a vision of a bit distant future. Now we will be talking about something that is a vision of next weeks and next months. Before we will open this topic, so you have a little break to process all of the information, I would like to invite one of our guest speakers from the ranks of our amazing distributors, Mr. Attila Kovacs, the Green Diamond of Trevolution. Hello, Mr. Attila. The word is yours.
Köszönöm szépen, Michael. Nagyon sok szeretettel köszöntelek benneteket.
Attila,
Én
one
nagyon
moment.
régen foglalkozok network marketinggel.
I will just say one information for everyone
Sorry.
who want to have speech of Mr. Attila in English. Just go to interpretation, switch to Hungarian channel. There is a translator that will translate it to the English. I'm sorry for interruption. Now the word is yours.
Sorry, Michael. Oké. Tehát nagyon sok szeretettel köszöntelek benneteket.
No, you can talking.
Oké. Régen foglalkozok network marketinggel, nekem a Travolution most nem tücske. Egyszerűen azt érzem, hogy az embereknek kitörési pont tud lenni. Ez most tényleg egy kitörési pont. Hallottátok a víziót. Sokszor vittem már csoportokat jutalomútra. Sok promóciót futtat a cég. Mégis azt érzem most, hogy a legtöbb ember arra vár, hogy valamit még hoz a cég. Egyszerűen nem indulnak neki. A múltbeli sérelmekbe kapaszkodnak bele. Közben, ha megnézitek, hogy most mi lehetőség van a kezünkbe, és rövid távú célt kitűzve, nézzétek meg az elkövetkezendő 13 napotokat. Egy olyan utazásra tudtok bejutni, ahol a legsikeresebb emberekkel egy közösségbe tudtok lenni, ahol a legsikeresebb szokásokat tudjátok ellesni. Minimális teljesítménnyel meg fogjátok tudni csinálni. Ha számoltok egy picit, 3 darab ember kell hozzá minimum. 3 darab. Ez 13 napba bőségesen bele kell, hogy férjen, ha komolyan vesztük. És hova jutunk belőle? Nem csak dínom-dánom, eszem-iszom van egy 5 csillagos szállodába, hanem megkapjátok azt a közösséget, azt a vezetői kört, egy életre meg tud változtatni. És hogyha egy picit még számoltok mellé, nem csak utazást kaptok hozzá, hanem más promóciók is futnak. Most is. Mindent egybe tudtok vinni. És a mostani munkánk hosszú távon befolyásolhatja az életünket. Ez tényleg életmegváltoztató tud lenni. Tehát vegyétek komolyan. Még van 13 nap. Nagyon sok sikert kívánok nektek. Őrült jó a cégünk, a kifizetési rendszer, a promóció, minden. Találkozunk Bodrumban. Sziasztok!
Thank you very much, Attila, for joining us today and sharing your excitement with the community. Well, guys, we are coming to the moment we've been building towards. Well, I already tell you how the AI can transform health. I'm sure that you can see this huge opportunity inside. I already told you how it can revolutionize the education. And now already we are experiencing with the revolution how AI is revolutionizing the travel. But there is one area that drives every business forward. This area is called sales. And now I'm proud to introduce you and unveil our new division, the AI sales. Just think about this. What if you could have and turn your phone into 24/7 AI sales assistant? Sales is the lifeblood of each and every business, but it's also one of the hardest skill to master. Most small businesses cannot afford full sales teams. That's why they are constantly losing again and again. And many entrepreneurs struggle with following ups. Even professionals are wasting hours for repetitive tasks. Before I will go even further in this topic, I would like to invite to our virtual stage Mr. Milos Koho, the Chief Technology Officer of our partner Simplicity, who is here also to deliver you something more about this amazing opportunity that is in front of us. Hello, Milos. How are you today?
Hey, everyone. Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me here tonight. Thank you, Michal, for inviting me today. And also congratulate to your son.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
So, guys, I'm going to talk about artificial intelligence a little bit. It has been core of our business since the very beginning. And what started as a small idea in Slovakia has grown into something much larger. A respected software company with headquarters in Palo Alto in California. And this is the proof that innovation knows no borders. With passion, persistence, and the right vision, even the smallest seed can grow into a tree that shades the world. So today our innovation powers hundreds of municipalities across the Europe and the United States and the Middle East. Cities run smoother, services become smarter, and people are living, people's lives are getting better, all because of our systems that we built together. And yet we are we are only at the beginning. Because as the AI revolution reshapes the global business environment, we know one thing for certain. Every business, no matter the industry, lives or dies by itself. That's why a part of our team has been laser focused on building something that will transform the way sales are done, making the process not just smarter, but almost magical. Let me introduce you to a solution that acts like 24/7 sales assistant. It integrates with your contact list, instantly organizing prospects and leads. It creates personalized messages and pitches based on your product and the prospect's profile. It can even clone your voice eventually, so it actually sounds like you. Able to sending voices, notes, reminders, and outreach messages automatically. And it never forgets. It never sleeps. It ensures that follows up happen exactly when they should. Emails, calls, reminders, all handled. And the behind the scenes, powerful analytics show you exactly how you engaged, when, and with who. This is kind of hyper-personalized AI-driven selling scale. And when you see it in action, it feels like less like a software and more like having a superpower. But our story doesn't stop here. Some of you may have already seen how seamlessly our AI integrates into Travolution app. Powering its travel concierge, imagine traveling to a new city, your flights, your hotel, your reservations, your experiences, all coordinated by AI that feels like it knows you. That is exactly what we achieved with Travolution. It's not just app, it's the future, how person travel, and all made possible by the AI. And today I'm thrilled to share with you the next chapter of our journey. We are launching a brand new division, one that will revolutionize the world of robotics and artificial intelligence working hand in hand. Just think about it. AI is the brain, but robotics is the body. For too long, these two worlds have been evolved separately, and now we believe the future belongs to companies that bring them together. From robotics in smart factories to service robots that assist in everyday life, we are building a future where AI is just in the cloud, but in physical world around us. Imagine robots that can learn from you, adapt to your preferences, and work alongside humans, not as tools, but as collaborators. Imagine industries from healthcare to logistics to hospitality, completely redefined by intelligent machines that think, move, and act in harmony. That is the division we are building today. This is not a dream, it's happening right now. And just like with our sales solution and our Travolution success, we are not waiting for the future, we are creating it. So let me end this with this. AI is no longer a buzzword. It's no longer something reserved for tech giants or research labs. It's here, it's real, and it's transforming our everyday lives and industries right before our eyes. We believe the companies that embrace this wave will thrive and lose, and those who hesitate will be left behind. Together with vision, courage, and innovation, we can build not just better businesses, but a better future for everyone. And tonight, I would like to invite you to be a part of that journey. Are you ready to see what it looks like?
I mean, we are ready. We are always ready. And I believe everyone is ready and everybody is excited right now. I just want to say that this is my dreams are coming true. Guys, I am 16 years in sales. I love sales. This is what I do. And many times I was praying that if there would be a possibility that I can clone myself, that there will be more version of me that will be following up all of the prospects, that will be delivering all of the presentations, that will be doing all of this work, retention, entire teams are needed in order to perform the sales perfectly. You need to have different version of yourself in order to be successful. Now, with this, what Milos just said, this is happening. Milos, you just did something that I'm able to clone myself. Actually, I am able to clone my voice. I'm able to create my digital myself that will do all of this job and help me to perform way better. I'm telling my dreams are becoming true. So yes, answer is yes. We are ready to see how this is going.
And it's not just me. It's not just me. We have another guest here, and he's gonna show you more about it. Michael, you can introduce him.
I can already see Pavel is here, so let me introduce another member of a team the software engineer that is working on the top of the sales AI, Mr. Pavel Kostolansky, and I am now giving word to him. So Pavel, we are already super excited waiting what you have tonight for us to show us.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for this amazing opportunity to be part of this webinar. I hope you can hear me and see me as well. And now I will share also the application with you. So just give me a second. And you should be able to see it right now,
Yes,
working on right now, and very extensively putting all of our manpower here. So this application will basically revolutionize the whole process of the selling and the network marketing outreach. So first of all, let me show you how the onboarding part looks like. First, you are able to actually connect your phone book directly to the application. And let me show you, you can directly pick from your phone book your friends, your close friends, family, anyone you would like to add to your application, and basically outreach to them and sell them any product you want. So first of all, I will choose some of friends. I have here Anna, Daniel, David, and then I will maybe choose one of sport enthusiasts, Kate, and I will confirm these categories. It's so easy, it's so quick. I am really amazed of this application, and I am really happy that I can show you this application right now. Here we have already Steve that is guiding us to initial outreach. So this is still onboarding, and it's helping us to get the feeling of the application and understand what we will do in the application itself. So here I have David in this super cool card view, where I can basically say, yeah, I talk to David very rarely, so I don't speak to him very often, and I would need you to create really cool warm-up message to outreach to the David. So let's go for it. Here we have travel and adventure as some of David's interest that he has. So I will confirm that. And here the AI is already suggesting me really a great warm-up message. Hi, David, I saw your post on Instagram about your trip to Rome. I always wanted to go there. How was it? Now we just need to send it. We can choose from many options: WhatsApp, Telegram, Messenger. I will choose phone, SMS. And as you can see, the application is already opening the SMS phone, and you can see the message directly here. I will go back to the application because I cannot send it right now as we are in the simulator, but I can show you how it looks further in the application. So I outreach to the David, and I will tell now I'm done for the onboarding part, and I want to go to the application itself. As we continue to the application, we can see all of our prospects in this list, which is really cool. And I can filter also here for friends, sport enthusiasts, as we added Kate there. In friends, we have David, Daniel, Anna. We can also add more prospects here, very easy. Again, import from the phone, or we can completely add the new person from scratch. Right, here we have card view. And if I will go back to the David, as you remember, we sent him message, how was his trip in Rome? And now here in the chat, in the prospect specific chat, the AI is already guiding us. We need to basically collect the feedback that David said to us. So I will now pretend that David actually replied to me. Here you can basically upload the screenshot, or you can write instead or record your voice. So we will do, for purpose of this demo, of writing here that basically David said to us, the trip was amazing. How are you doing? And we will send this to AI. The AI will process this and classify it as basically feedback of David, and it will tell us the analysis of the feedback of David. So here we can see David seemed to be in really good mood after this trip. Then AI will tell us our next step. So we have to send message again to David to acknowledge his response and share a bit about the current work. And then basically here we have the message that we will be sending. So here, if I click on the send message, you can see the message. It's awesome to hear, David. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I actually just started working on a new project, and basically we are asking if he has any other trip plans. So here, if we open this, it will directly open SMS as we pre-selected it previously. And let's say David is interested in our project. So let's say David asked us back, what business are you working on? And we send it back to AI, and AI is already classifying, and we can see here that based on our feedback, David is ready to actually meet with us, and we would then schedule meeting with David, where we can then continue further with the selling process, and the AI will guide us later how to do next steps in the selling process. So this is about the app, and I hope you enjoyed the demo, and I wish you a nice evening and the rest of webinar.
Thank you very much, Pavel. Thank you very much, Milos. As I said, guys, you are making my day today. And when I heard that you are working on these amazing things, when I heard it from Tobias first, when he came with the idea, when he came with the technology, then with the team, and all of these things starting to be happening, guys, I said, this is my dreams are coming true. Finally, I will be able to clone myself. So just to recap what you just saw, or Milos, do you want to add something on the top of Pavel?
I think your presentation was amazing, Paul. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much once again, guys. This is going to be the opportunity of decade. And when you will stay with us, you will know when it will start, when it will be start happening. So be there until the end. But what I want to say is what I observed when me, with my experience, with my sales experience, I know that there is a lot of experienced salesmen on this call today, people that are making their living out of the sales. Right now, I think that your eyes are shining, same as mine. You have a goosebumps because our time is coming. So what we could just see is an 24/7 AI assistant. But as you could see, this is not just an assistant. This is going to be the entire sales team that is working for you and from your pocket, from your mobile device. The solution that will help you, that will never forget, that will help you to remind, you need to follow up John, you need to follow up Milos, you need to follow up Standa, everyone, you need to follow up Attila. And the best thing is when you show him, he'll understand the sentiment. If the person is more likely open to buy the product, if he's more likely to refuse the offer, and he will help you to construct the best approach, the best pitch, how to continue the conversation in order to achieve the results that you want. And guys, as I said before, the sales is the lifeblood of all of the businesses. You can be good in manufacturing whatever. You can be making the wheels for the cars. Yes, there is a billions of the cars on the planet, but if you do not know how to sell it properly, you will not succeed even with such a business. Sales is the most important part of all of the businesses. That's why the vision of Get the Revolution is starting with the AI sales. So when I will continue further, before I will again introduce some guests, I'm talking about the business potential and business opportunity where 300 million people will lose their jobs in the next 5 years because of AI. I told it many times on the events. I was referring to the World Economic Forum that happened in the January 2025. How many percentage of the jobs, as we know, will extinct because they will be not needed? All the drivers and warehouse workers, administrative and office jobs, waiters, hotel workers, teachers, nurses, customer services agents, even the cashiers and accountants, they are already disappearing now. This is already starting to happen. I went 2 weeks ago and I was pumping my car and I was looking where to go to pay. I already did everything on the stand. Everything is being automatized and so many people will lose their jobs. The question is that if you are prepared, because there will be 300 millions of opportunities. And which industry will people move to? The network marketing industry, where we are playing, is the perfect industry for the age of artificial intelligence because you need no formal education. And if you will need it, you will use one of our products. You will have very minimal upfront costs. You do not need to invest to any kind of space, hall, machines, and anything that you will need for your business. You don't need prior experience because you will have now your 24/7 AI sales tutor. Imagine the minds of the best salespersons combined in the one. IQ 900 will be working on the sales process with you. So no, you need no prior experience. And every single person with this solution will be able to be turned to the great salesman. You have an instant earning potential. And of course, what is the most important thing that we have in our life is time. This will be friendly on the time. When you will want, you will work. And when you will work with these solutions, you will achieve results. So 300 million people are coming. All of their jobs will just disappear because AI will replace them. We had this before. There was an industrial revolution, automatization, industry 1.0, 2.0. Now is 5.0. We know that big factories that before was employing 3,000 people are now having 300. And most of them are the cleaners and security officers. Yeah, everything is done by machines. And this is now coming to even more common jobs. So I'm talking about the biggest opportunity of your lifetime right now. You will only make money if you are a great salesperson with all the systems. Now you will have opportunity to be a great salesperson. If you can train hundreds of people per week, you will have hundreds of people workforce with the solution. If you have a team supporting you and your sales 24/7, yes, tick, you will have it. If you have the presentation, scripts, materials, and the best, if you are doing the webinar from the morning till the evening. What if I tell you that with the AI cells will be coming also the solution that will be able to do that for you? That you will be literally presenting all day, all night, whenever there will be an opportunity, while you will be working in the background, preparing your new people that you are about to contact. This will change the way how we worked in the past in the sales and how much outcome we will be able to get in the future. We are talking of multipliers by hundreds and by thousands. And right now, when you compare it, if you would today want to go and have a sales team like this, have a person that will do the call contacting. Once the call contact is warmed, he will move it to the person that will be actually do the presentation. After the presentation, to somebody who will guide him through the product purchase. Another person that will be there for attention, coming, informing how the product is working, how to improve it, another selling, upselling, and all of the things. We are talking about, again, thousands of euros that you will have on your payrolls for all of these employees. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to have it for the fraction of price. You will be able to have it 24/7 with you. So we are talking about real revolution. We are talking about the AI that will be able to help you make money even while you will be sleeping. It will be able to get so many tasks done for you with just a little effort from your side. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me once again introduce you Get Revolution, the first and pure sales AI machine that will automate all the sales flow for you. You will save thousands of euros while you will be making thousands of euros more. And this is where we are moving right now. But if you think that I already finished, no, I didn't. I have still more topics for you. I have still many exciting information. And I know that you are all waiting. Okay, but Michael, tell us the date when we finally can have this in our hands, how we can start to work with this opportunity. Before we will move to these topics, I would like to again give a space to our amazing leaders, to the people that are also responsible that we are here right now and we have an opportunity to talk about these amazing opportunities. First of them, let me introduce you Miss Eva Vash, the Black Diamond of a Revolution. She is here with us since the beginning, always spreading super positive energy. I remember the first meeting with her and I knew that this will be another ambassador and she is on the great way there. Hello, Eva. I would like to welcome you And I would like to remind everyone, Eva will speak in Hungarian, so if you want to listen in English, go click down the interpretation button and switch to the Hungarian voice channel, where you will be able to listen to the English voice of Miss Eva Vash speech. So now the word is yours. Let me welcome you once again. We are very happy of your presence.
Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt lehetek. Nagyon sok szeretettel köszöntök én is mindenkit, és először is engedd meg, Michael, hogy az egész csapatunk nevében gratuláljunk a pici bébihez, és tudjátok, hogy nekem is sok unokám van, úgyhogy nekem egy óriási dolog volt az, hogy neked is született egy pici babád, és hát nagy szeretettel gratulálunk hozzá, és nagyon jó egészséget kívánunk az egész csapatunk nevében. Hát igen, nagyon-nagyon vártuk ezt az őszt, mert mindig reménykedtünk abban, hogy itt van valami nagyon nagy csoda, amit a cég tud számunkra nyújtani, és én a beharangozómban azt mondtam, hogy egy történetet fogok nektek elmesélni, és ez a történet pedig úgy szól, hogy 2019. októberében, pontosan 6 évvel ezelőtt egy network marketing rendezvényen voltam Stockholmban, ahol vártuk, hogy másnap egy óriási nagy rendezvény jöjjön létre egy cégnél, és mi ott teljesen újak voltunk, beleszerettünk volna nézni ebbe, és képzeljétek el, hogy hajnalban, amikor én általában hanganyagokat hallgatok, akkor hallottam egy olyan hanganyagot, ami arról beszélt, hogy automatikus rendszerek a network marketinget, minden meg fogja változtatni, és te más sem fogsz csinálni, csak a tengerparton fogsz ülni, és a világ előtted lesz a lábaid előtt, mert nyelvi akadályok sem lesznek, és gyere és nézd meg, hogy mi ez a lehetőség. És ott álltam, és néztem, hogy te jó ég, miről beszélnek itt, és képzeljétek el, hogy akkor egyszer ezt hallottam, és utána soha többet nem jött föl számomra ez a hanganyag, vagy ez a lehetőség. De a gondolat befészkelte magát teljesen a fejembe. És amikor meghallottam, hogy mi fog történni most, és hát ugye jött az AI, akkor én gondoltam, hogy miről beszéltek ott 6 éve, és Victor Hugo szavait szeretném, egy idézetet szeretnék nektek, veletek megosztani, mégpedig azt, hogy nincs erősebb, mint mikor egy gondolatnak eljött az ideje. Mert ilyenkor nem az ember hordozza a gondolatot, hanem a gondolat hordozza az embert. És ez az a pillanat, amikor a belső felismerés szükségletté érik, és a világ láthatatlanul és megállíthatatlanul igazodik hozzá. Amikor itt van a pillanat, akkor nem erőlködni kell, hanem felismerni, ráhangolódni és a szolgálatába állni. És azt gondolom, hogy itt most a történelem új irányt vesz, és teljesen átírja a múltat. Hát azt gondolom, van rá példa az elmúlt 3 évben, itt mindnyájan láttunk példát erre, amikor a történelem átírja ezeket a dolgokat, és most ott tartunk, hogy megjelent az AI. Nem, hogy az egész világot átszervezi, hanem az időt sem hagy arra, hogy felucsódjunk. És nagyon-nagyon izgatottan várjuk az indulást, Michael, mert erre nem csak én vártam, hanem azt gondolom nagyon sokan ezekre az elképesztő előnyökre, hogy gyökeresen változtassa meg az értékesítés piacát. Nem csak a network marketinget, hanem az egész értékesítés piacát meg fogja változtatni, és mindez a mi kezünkbe tud lenni. Ez elképesztő előny, és én azt gondolom, hogy megnyitja a nyelvi nehézségek miatt lelassult világnak az összes zegzugát, hiszen ennélkül is tudunk majd dolgozni, hogy nem tudunk világnyelveket, vagy 0-24-ben automatikusan dolgozik helyettünk, mint ahogy mondtátok, időre, mindent megváltoztat pontosan, egy komplett supportot működtet, vagy a network marketingben a nehezebb lépéseket fogja számunkra megvalósítani, segít saját prezentáció készítésében, vagy ennek az automatikus továbbításában, vagy képes komplett kampányokat létrehozni, vagy weboldalakat, landing oldalakat készíteni, és semmit nem felejt el. Hát igen, mostanában, amikor nagyon sok információ van, akkor hajlamosak vagyunk arra, hogy bizony az idővel hogyan gazdálkodjunk, de itt ez is meg fog oldódni. Készít statisztikát a munkánkról, és kiszámíthatóan dolgozik 0-24-ben. Még azt gondolom, el sem tudjuk képzelni, hogy milyen csodákat rejt egy ilyen rendszer, és amikor kompletten elkészül, és birtokba vehetjük, akkor az egész értékesítési szakmának adunk lehetőséget a változtatásra. Azt gondolom, hogy ez itt az óriási lehetőség, és aki itt először lép, az óriási előnyre tesz szert, és azt gondolom, hogy a háttérben a mi cégünk fejlesztői az egyik legjobb csapat a világon. Tehát az idő elérkezett, erre a változásra ez nem is kérdés. A kérdés az az, hogy melyek azok az eszközök, amelyek elrepítenek abba a valóságba, amit például én is már 6 éve dédelgetek. És nagyon izgalmas számomra, hogy kik lesznek itt a játszótársaink ezen az úton. És biztos vagyok abban, hogy a miértem az olyan erős, hogy a hogyan az általában hozzászokott igazodni. Újabb kérdés, hogy a te miérted az mennyire erős. Van-e hited, lelkesedésed, erőd, mindezt a csodát megvalósítani? Ha igen, akkor legyünk együtt játszótársak. Nagyon sok sikert kívánok mindenkinek, köszönöm szépen a figyelmet.
Thank you very much, Eva, for coming tonight and having this amazing speech. I was listening to it, and I must say, I always admire how open-minded you are, how open to new technologies, and how sharp is your mind seeing all these opportunities that are hidden even between the lines. Ladies and gentlemen, before we will move further, I'm giving the word to another master of sales, Mr. Kadas István, and I'm very, very interested about his feedback on what he just saw, because there are two really, really, really experienced leaders that are constantly showing to all of the teams that they know what is the sales about, and Mr. Kadas István is one of them. Please welcome the Double Crown Diamond of Trevolution, and now I'm passing the word to him.
Szeretettel köszöntök mindenkit, és én is gratulálnék Michael a kisbabádhoz. Ugye tudod, milyen és szeretném a Juditot is mindenképpen elismerni, aki egyébként fordítja ezt a mai napot, mert ezt viszont ha most megkérhetem a Juditot egy picikét az angolt halkabbra, vagy megy a távolabb a mikrofont, hogy a magyart is értjék jobban, akkor ezt megköszönöm.
Yes, I listen to you in English, you know, so you can go and you can talk.
Oké, csak hogy az angolt egy picikét halkabb, és hogy a magyart is jól lehessen hallani.
English. You need to change your voice channel to English right now. Not you.
Oké, szóval menjünk most már azért a hívásnak a témájához. Először is szeretettel üdvözöllek benneteket, és azt gondolom, hogy ez a mai hívás, ez gyakorlatilag mindenkit le fog nyugtatni. Oké. Oké, most már akkor elméletileg jó vagyok. Szóval akkor kezdjük a mai estének a témáját. Szeretettel köszöntök én is mindenkit, és megmondom nektek, hogy én néhány hete hallottam ezt a AI-t, és én egy nagyon régi MLM motoros vagyok. És első gondolatom volt, hogy maga az MLM az 60 éve ugyanúgy működik, a hálózati marketing, és semmi nem változott, csak a cégek jöttek, mentek, és én vaskalapos módon ragaszkodom a régi eszközökhöz. Viszont azért át kell gondolnom a következő napokban, illetve átgondoltam a következő napokban, hogy milyen segítség lehet a csapatomnak, akik már másképp gondolkoznak, egy másik generáció, akik nem veszik fel olyan könnyen a telefont, akiknek a névlistának a megírása is nehézséget okoz, mert igenis egy csomó embernek ez egy borzasztó nehéz dolog, hogy rendszerezze azt, hall ezeket a kérdéseket. És tudomásul kell vennem, hogy a világ az fel van gyorsulva. Olyan gyorsan jönnek az információk, hogy egyszerűen lépést kell tartanunk nekünk is a világgal. És megmondom őszintén, hogy akik az elsők között jönnek egy ilyen eszközzel ki a piacra, azok gyakorlatilag mindent tarolni fognak. De mégis szeretnék néhány gondolatot mondani, hogy hogy te is kellesz hozzá. Mi kellett nekem ahhoz 15 évvel ezelőtt, hogy el tudjak indulni a network marketingbe? Egész életemben rohantam, vállalkozásokat csináltam, és csináltam a napi szintű dolgaimat, és megmondom nektek őszintén, 15 évvel ezelőtt egy krízisben ott találtam magam, hogy elvesztettem mindenet. Közel €500,000 tartozással ültem, és családapaként 2 gyermekkel magam mögött, illetve egy beteg feleséggel magam között, el kellett gondolkoznom azon, hogy mit kell tegyek, hogy ez ne így történjen a jövőben. Szóval én nem tudom, hogy a te életed most hogy alakul a mostani válságban, de azt gondolom, hogy ideje neked is számot venni magaddal, hogy mit szeretnél, ha fiatal vagy, mit szeretnél elérni, mennyi jövedelemre van szükséged ahhoz, hogy ezt elérd, és azt, amivel most foglalkozol, az ki tudja elégíteni a te vágyaidat.